Well, first tonight, you have probably seen this video by now. A group of people rushing in to stop a carnival attraction from tipping over mid-ride with people on it. It happened at the Cherry Festival in Traverse City this past week. And the same company in charge of that ride is bringing attractions to the upcoming Ionia County Free Fair. And we know that particular one won't be among them, but our Michael Martin has been looking into the inspections of rides like this, and he's live in the newsroom to start us off after hearing from state officials. Michael.
Yeah, Doug, when you buckle into any sort of ride, be it at a carnival or amusement park, that's your worst fear, that something goes wrong and you end up hurt or worse. Well, thankfully, no one was seriously injured in that incident you saw up in Traverse City. And the folks behind the Ionia Free Fair says they're confident that all of the attractions this year will be safe and ready to entertain.
We are so excited to be back for the 2021 Ionia Free Fair. It was devastating to have to cancel last year, but for public safety, it was the right decision, and we are back better than ever.
The Ionia Free Fair is back after having to, for the most part, skip the 2020 season due to COVID. But now, ahead of their opening up to a world of summer fun, animal showings, and truck shows, is another issue of public safety that needs addressing. After a scary incident last week during Traverse City's annual Cherry Festival.
And then it started like rocking a little bit back and forth, and then it started like going more, and then like it was to the point where the base of it was like leaning way back, and I was like, that looks like it's about to like fall back into the river right now.
Luckily, nobody was seriously injured thanks to some proactive thinking by a group of onlookers who rushed in to hold the ride down.
And a bunch of people like grabbed onto the rail, and they were trying to like hold it down, and there was probably like 25 people that were trying to like hold the rail down.
The owner of the attraction, the Magic Carpet Ride, is Arnold Amusements, who is also supplying some of the rides at this year's Ionia Free Fair. But organizers are confident there won't be any sort of incidents like that at their event.
Nobody should be concerned about the ride from the Cherry Festival. It has been dismantled and is at the manufacturers for investigation, and it is not coming to the Ionia Free Fair.
We did ask the state's Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs the last time this specific ride was inspected, which was back in 2019, coming back as satisfactory. Laura will have an inspector on site at the Free Fair to look at any rides which haven't yet had their annual inspections.
I would like to let you know that we have a 10-year history with Arnold Amusements, and we know firsthand their commitment to safety.
There was a brief moment back in 2018 where a ride stopped mid-air with people still in their seats at the Free Fair, though it was fixed and no one was injured whatsoever. Sanford says they understand people will have questions about safety after seeing a video like what happened in Traverse City, but says they have the utmost confidence in Arnold Amusements to provide their safe and anticipated return to a full Ionia Free Fair.
And we are back better than ever.
Yeah, so the Free Fair kicks off in full this Friday. As we mentioned, inspectors with Laura will be on site leading up to their opening, doing inspections on any ride that hasn't been already inspected within the year. For now, live in the newsroom, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.
Thank you for that, Michael. And with carnival season in full swing, parents can do a few things to make sure that their kids are having some safe fun. First of all, be cautious when picking a ride, and it's recommended that you base your decision on what you know about your child, like their ability to follow directions, how much of a risk taker they are, and whether or not they can even fit in the safety restraints. Also be aware of the limitations of the restraints. Seat belts and lap bars are designed to reduce the risk of injury, not to keep young kids in their seat. And always obey the minimum height, age, weight, and health restrictions too. They do exist for a reason. Finally, trust your gut. If you don't feel comfortable letting your child ride, simply don't.